Peru News Today, all you need to know about Peru.
They ask for exemplary punishment for the 7 authors of the group violation in Ica Indignation. Women from various collectives announce marches demanding justice. Relatives of young victims with intellectual disabilities have been threatened. Missing capture 2 subjects. We are not alone. Women will mobilize and we will not rest until we see these criminals in jail, said students and mothers who are preparing a march in Ica for the gang rape suffered in that city by a young woman with an intellectual disability. The group of women with disabilities also demanded a drastic penalty for the 7 subjects who committed such a crime, which was recorded by the subjects and disseminated through social networks. 5 of them have been arrested. They are Leonardo Guevara Fernández, 20, Germán Gutiérrez, 22, Jeison Revatta Escate, 25, Iván Elvis Melgar Alarcón, 27, and Joan Alexis Cabrera Córdova, 22. The other 2 have not yet been identified. Evidence in detention yesterday, the public ministry issued 3 days of preliminary detention for these individuals, implicated in the sexual abuse. Prosecutor Miguel Fernández, of the 2nd Provincial Criminal Prosecutor's Office of Parcona, also ordered a psychological evaluation. It was also reported that the magistrate said that the identification of the other 2 involved is still awaited by the National Police. The prosecutor inspected the buildings where the events occurred, gathered the statements of those involved, and watched the videos broadcast through social networks. In that sense, 3 cell phones were analyzed that would contain videos of the aggression. They are seen as objects. Elizabeth Caballero, coordinator of the project, promoting non-violent and inclusive practices towards women with disabilities in Peru, pointed out that these execrable facts show that women in situations of disability are seen as objects and things. We demand the judiciary and the prosecution act with the full weight of the law against these subjects. We ask the Ministry of Women and Vulnerable Populations, MIMP, to intervene with support and specialized accompaniment for the violated youth, he said. Preventive programs. The group of women with disabilities, made up of people with intellectual, physical and psychosocial disabilities, also demanded the implementation of promotional preventive programs from all levels of the state, to raise awareness about respect for human diversity, and the care of people in high places. Risk. It should be noted that a week ago, a woman with Down syndrome, of initials DAAM, died in Iquitos, after she did not receive timely and adequate care after being sexually abused, as reported by the collective Ni Una Menos of that locality. Victim Premium did not give in to sexual blackmail, and accused them. The investigations carried out by the National Police and the prosecutor Miguel Moran are not only focused on rape, also for the crime of sexual blackmail, in the face of a cousin of the outraged girl. As reported, the now detained demanded him to have sex in exchange for not broadcasting the video of the rape on social networks. The cousin did not give in to sexual blackmail, went to the police station in La Tinguina district, and denounced both the blackmail and the rape, which was recorded on a cell phone. The relatives of the victims' cousins now fear reprisals, and have even been threatened by people close to the detainees. They request guarantees for their lives.
Visit at www.perunewstoday.com. Also follow on Facebook and Twitter.